You ready, Jorge?
Okay, yes, I'm ready. Okay, hello everybody. Thanks for being here and listening to my presentation. Sorry, I'm a little behind the time. Had some issues that we had to solve quickly, but everything is solved. So if we are ready, I can start talking about Cozumel in Cozumel Island. As this picture shows, Cozumel has more activities than just diving right now. The years have changed and also the activities. Still, diving is becoming one of the best things to do in the island and one of the reasons why people go to see the island. All right. And always something. What? Well, as you see, this is the map of the island, and this is the whole, we can dive in the whole island, mainly, to say. There is dive sites everywhere, but the best of the best is in one side of the island. It's in one side of the island that start maybe, you can see this point. On the middle is the downtown, and we move the cruise ship piers. After the cruise ship piers is where the National Marine Park that extends from this point all the way south to Maracaibo, where this lighthouse reef, you can see it. Punta Sur, Palancar, and different many dive sites are awaiting. And in the other side of the island, we had a lot of nice beaches to go and spend one afternoon after diving. If you want more relaxing, is this area to be there, right? Also, the island, we had ecology. As you know, we also have all the programs about protecting the turtles, protecting the reef, and all the time during the year, we have certain reefs are closed to protect and give them more chances to get better for everybody. And also we had, like in May, we had the canoes that is more cultural about the Mayan travesty from the mainland to Cozumel to visit the god Ixchel. That's more cultural thing. And also we had the carnival. It's very nice. We had sports like the triathlon, half triathlon, the New York bicycle race. So it's not just one thing, it's a lot of things to do too. And most of the dives, even that we had, say, 15 to 25 minutes, sometimes takes longer, depends on the boat that you are using. And you can see, like in one side, the picture of the turtle taken by the picture, and the other side is all the beaches. Well, of course, it's an aerial picture, and you can see all the sun coming here and the boats. So some reefs are very close, like Paradise, and some reefs are far away, like Punta Sur and Maracaibo. And that's what it takes. Sometimes takes less time, and it's longer time going faster to the south point. Now we are part of the second World Barrier Reef. So we are the second barrier in the world, right? And we had a big main area that is called Palancar in Colombia. That's where most of the walls and the action of the main reefs are. And this was discovered by Jacques Cousteau. And Jacques Cousteau made famous Palancar because he dove there. He said that was very nice. And a lot of people, like when they go diving, they like to see Palancar ride. And we had more, but I will explain in a moment more about the reefs, right? We also had the lagoon, Colombia Lagoon, or this place like called El Cielo, which is very popular now. Sometimes we can spend surface time between one dive and another and go to El Cielo, where it's like a sandbar that is coming very shallow, that people can get in the water, and the water gets like 3 feet deep, and people can walk in all this area. It's very popular there. We had, well, that's okay. We had also ruins, the Mayan ruins, a shell god that the Mayans built, and that was the reason what they went and make they had to go from mainland to Cozumel because they want to pray for somebody was pregnant and they want to have kids, or they want to have good harvest. They will go to the shell god, and this is a small Mayan ruins that they are in the island. It's very easy. It's good for visit one afternoon. We also had our famous carnival that every year changes, but it's usually between February and March. And it's a week of party and a very family carnival, and it's nice. Those are things to do. We had the turtles, we had the everything. This is a well-protected and very popular program that the island has, and the government is the one that promoted. And they try to get people, and there is a time of the year where they collect the eggs, and there is a time of the year when the turtles, the little turtles are born, and they had to let it go. And they get all the people, the tourists go to a beach, and they deliver the turtles. And it's very nice to do. More places to visit, the more animals there. More to do too. Bicycle, surfing, somebody wants surfing. We are not a very surfing place, well-known surfing place, but it's okay. And we had many activities like bull shark season, carnival. We had the Cedral Party, which is in May. These are tradition, and the Ironman and the December Fest. You know how to get there, right? Flying from to Cozumel, direct flights are from Dallas and from Houston, Miami, and we used to have, well, those are the mainly ones, and many airlines. So it's changing all the time, depends on the time of the season. But during winter, we had lots of flights. Now, talking about where we are located as a dive shop, we are located at the Hotel Casa del Mar. And the Hotel Casa del Mar is being renewing the rooms to make it better for the people staying there. And we are, as you know, we are right in the beach of the hotel. Our dive shop has our own pier and the freshwater tanks right on site. We also had a classroom in case somebody wants to do a presentation on talking about the specialties when you arrive there, or you want just to show pictures, you can use the classroom. Just you have to let us know, and we prepare it. We had lockers so people can leave the equipment right there, right? Wow, this is the staff. Most of them, some are gone, but most of them we're still there. The place, the Palapa, one of the boats we use for all the big groups. And the other boat, the Nuria. Lockers, this is the locker room. The freshwater tanks and the locker room. So it's good because when you left the boat and you walk in, you go and you rinse your gear, you can hang it for a while. I don't see the places to hang it right now, but we have all the afternoon. We put it outside and we put it inside in the afternoon at night. And lockers inside, you can leave your gear there. I don't recommend to leave like wetsuits right there because they don't dry very well, right? Or leave your camera inside, it won't be very good. Our boats that we use, and sometimes we can get more boats, but they are very good boats. All the 3 boats that we have, they had bathrooms, they had a ladder to come up, and they had plenty of space. You can see it. This is a nice area. This is our, like a swimming pool, but in the ocean side. This is a nice area just to practice, like do a checkout dive. You arrive and you can go there and check your weights, right? And then it's a very nice shallow reef in front of the hotel where we had 30 feet and like a maximum depth. Of course, if somebody wants to really feel challenging and want to swim to the wall, you need to swim like 1,500 feet or 15, yeah, about 500 yards out. But I won't recommend it because it's a lot of boat traffic and it's nice. But it's nice just in front of the hotel. We have the sponges, we have some coral formation, a lot of small marine life. Sometimes if you get good with the eyes, you might find the seahorses. There are a few, there one or two, but they move a lot because it's a very big snorkeling area. A lot of people go there, and sometimes the seahorses, they don't like so much the movement, so they go away. And it's easy to walk in. I don't have a picture of the steps. I don't remember. Well, they had steps to go there, or you can jump from the pier, swim out, and use a ladder that we had in the other side of the pier. It's this side where you can get there. These are some of the things that you see all the time, like the moray eels in certain reefs, shallow reefs. Now, depends of, I would say Cozumel is for everybody for diving. Cozumel is not just for advanced diving. Certain times of the year, the currents run stronger than another times, right? We had a small peaks, but everybody can be good on the drift diving. The mainly rule for the drift diving is go down as a group, and the best is if you need to come up, if you can come up as a group, it's better, or at least come up with your friends, right? No need to go everybody up. And the other thing is get good neutral buoyancy and just drift along the way. And on the surface, the captain is watching you by just following the bubbles at the surface, right? So that's the way that we don't want to, I mean, people need to follow the dive master. So when you come up, the boat should be there, right? Now, as you see this picture, this is one of the endemic fish is called Cozumel toadfish, right? Cozumel is splendid toadfish. And this is very nice. It's not everywhere. Sometimes it's in shallow dives, and they are hiding behind a small, like a cave, small holes that you can see the picture of this one that is only showing the head. And they like to go inside, more inside. When they feel that people are moving or the noise, they go inside to be there. And queen triggerfish is nice too. And as I was saying, Cozumel is for everybody, but places like from Palancar, Colombia, Santa Rosa, San Francisco, those are walls, and they are different kind of walls. In Palancar area, Palancar, Colombia, the walls are shallower. They start at 30 feet, and probably the deepest on Colombia is 50, 60 feet. So the top of the reef. So you can get really nice dives by jumping there, going down, and you find a lot of swimming throughs. And when you are diving Santa Rosa, the top of the wall starts at 60, 70 feet. And that wall is more straight. It's a straight down wall. And it's really nice to see because it also has swimming throughs, right? And swimming in and out of the reef, because you can be in the wall, you get a swimming through, and you get inside the wall where you maybe find a lobster outside of the cave walking around, right? And you cannot touch it. So it's not dinner for anybody, but it's nice to see them outside. Seeing all these gorgonias that they are hanging on the walls. Then we have more shallow dives like Delilah, San Francisco, Paso del Cedral. They had a lot of fish. And Yucap, Tormentos are very nice. We use a lot of Paradise for night diving, and also San Clemente and Yucap. They are wonderful dives for night diving. And you can see at night the lobsters, the crabs, octopus, a lot of marine life. Sometimes the turtles, and if you get lucky, you might see a sleeping shark right there swimming in the area, waiting to see what you do. But it's very nice. So Cozumel is for everybody. Now, if you have more advanced divers, you can dive places like Colombia Deep and Punta Sur. And Punta Sur has not just Punta Sur that has the Devil's Throat or the Cathedral, that they are two different areas that because of the depth in Punta Sur, that they cannot be done in one dive, right? We need at least to make two dives, and they are wonderful dives. And we also had Maracaibo. Maracaibo is like the South Point. It's a deep dive, deep wall, 110, 120 feet top of the reef. And then you go like 130, or if you want to go a little deeper, it's okay. But remember, your bottom time gets shorter. So it's very nice to do that. And in some dives, you find the turtles like this one, and you can get very close. We need to be careful with they don't do anything. They are eating on the side. You can get on the side and they don't bother. It's amazing. We just need to be careful, not too many people there. Like this scrawled filefish is very nice, one of there. And you can see this picture was taken inside of a swimming pool. And you can see the dark colors on the back. Or the grouper in one of the, like a wall starting going down, and you find it. It's very hard to find nowadays a grouper in Cozumel. I don't know what they did. Awesome. Great. What? The queen angelfish. So as I say, Cozumel is for everybody diving. It's very nice, easy to dive. We don't have big marine life. What we had nice on the certain time is that on the winter is we had the eagle race. The eagle race are coming from like December, January, February, March, April. After that, they move. And sometimes we can do dives in the north of the island. There is a point where sometimes we find it all of them as a group, right? So we go to this place, stay on the wall, don't move too much, and all the eagle race come close. And it's very nice to do it there. We also had the lionfish, not as much as years before, because when they just arrived as a new ones, all the island were spearfishing them. And so they really want to see lionfish. You might find one or two during the reefs, but in deep dives, you can find more. But there is not so much. The crabs at night. There is okay. Oh, sorry. So going back to this, going back here on the island and all the points I was mentioned about diving, all the navigation you are doing from like San Miguel Pier downtown and going south to here, you are doing like a small 6-pack boat, 8-pack boat with outboard engine. It takes about 30 minutes to get here, 40 minutes. In a bigger boat with a diesel engine, it takes about an hour. Going to Punta Sur or Maracaibo, it takes longer, no? So, and these dives are good to be done in smaller groups, no more than 8 divers. But it can be done. It can be done as a group too. But then you need to be more patient because you need to spread out more the group in 2 or 3 groups depending on the size of the group, right? And that will be easier to do it because as deep dive and the swimming throughs, it's better to do it that. We can take more care of the divers in the group. Bueno, ya esto ya era. Okay, so I don't know if you had any questions, I think.
Yeah, there were a couple that came up, and thank you so much, Jorge. That was a great presentation. Everybody always loves Cozumel. I think everyone kind of remembers some of their first dives were in Cozumel, so it's a very, very special place for everyone. Just a couple of quick questions that had come up, and do you pick up at different hotels?
Yes. I'm glad you asked me this. Yes, we pick up from the Hotel Cozumel Resort when they are groups all the way south. But you need to be aware that right now, Cozumel Resort, Casa del Mar is where we are, in Presidente, they are not charging for the use of the pier, right? And then starting like hotels like Dreams, Secrets, uh, Iberostar, the other, Allegro, all Allegros, they are charging about, some people charge about $5 to $12, $15 per day per person. So there is a charge fee for the use of the pier, most of the piers in on the diving, no?
Okay, that's great to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
because so many different places where people can stay. Loved seeing the pictures as well.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite time of year to dive, or is it every
Well,
every time of year?
Cozumel is good all year around. And so if you go like a winter time, is when you see more bigger marine life. Because as I said, after April, when it's starting more like the spring and in summer, all these eagle rays are very nice to see. They are very hard to find. They are not there. I don't know. So they hide. So you get lucky. You see an eagle ray in September, or August. But most of the time, when you are diving in winter, is when you see it more frequently.
Wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
Jorge, thank you so much for a great presentation. I'm glad that we got you in and got everything figured out. It's always
Yeah.
wonderful to see you.